fools. Serpents, daydream. I bite, you call me lovely. Got a sweet tooth. I'm gonna
Hello, everybody, and welcome to BFNations on Twitch. It's time for the MCOMFEST Saturday. We're gonna see Germany versus Netherlands here. We're gonna start by informing all you guys that the earlier match was forfeited by Belgium. So UK won that match with 10 points to nothing. My name is Pop One Mountain. In the background, we have the man, the myth, the concept, ChaosZake, and we have a new guy with us, and that is Big Ryan. How are you, dude?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good.
Awesome, awesome. Nice to have you here. So, we're gonna see here T8 Rush. Have you played a lot of Rush, Ryan?
Not really on this game. I haven't. Back on Battlefield 4, used to play it all the time, but on Battlefield 1, not as much as I used to, but play it every now and then just to change up the game modes, take a break from domination, mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, because you are a foremost. You play a lot of domination, right?
Yeah, like domination can get boring sometimes. It's nice to mix it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And in this group, we also have Norway and Denmark, and they fought against each other last night, and Norway beat Denmark in that game. So it's gonna be interesting to see who will follow them. The betting has started, guys, so make sure you bet your coins so you can buy awesome stuff, awesome merch here. So we have a little update on the rules regarding vehicle restrictions, or more clarified. It's max one light tank per team, and usage of other vehicles are not allowed. But we're playing on Argon. We will not have any vehicles at all anyway, so that rule will not be in effect this day. So Ryan, you have played against a lot of the players that are gonna play tonight. Who are the best players to look out for?
Octopus Bullets, I think, is definitely got to be one to watch out for. Quality player, played with him in the past. Octopus Joey as well. Just a lot of the Octopus guys are quality players. Got to be really key assets for Germany tonight. Vertex Lux as well. Vertex, what a quality team. I couldn't put a bad word in about them. Such good positioning, very tactical in the way that they play. And Spade Ace as well, also for Germany. Quality player. I've played with him many times in the past. Very calm, very collected. Like to sit back and sort of assess the situation before he goes in for the kills. Looking at the Dutch side, we've got Kevin GKB, and well, I actually don't recognise many of the Dutch players at the moment. This is not the team that I was expecting, but a new team, new blood. This could be positive for the Dutch side. So we will find out whether the new players will go up against the German experienced players, and we will see who comes out on top.
Absolutely, and as you said, Germany has a solid team, and they have a lot of experience, good skills, gun-wise, but also good tactical skills. So Netherlands is up for a big fight here, but new blood can mean good things too. And we have you get some love in the chat, Ryan, from Maka and I. Maka and Ryan Hearts. Oh, so cute, Maka. AK, after hearing that, I will bet on German. Well, I bet all my coins on Germany too, so you're not going the wrong way, in my opinion, but it's still, they're going to fight over it, so it's going to be really interesting here. Netherlands is still a good team. And all my coins that I bet was 1,721 battle coins. If you wonder how many coins you have, just do exclamation mark points in the chat, and you will see how many coins you have. So I always go all in. Whenever I bet, it's always all in. But back to the game. We're gonna play here on Argonne Forest, and very special map. A lot of close quarters, a lot of trees and cover. What do you think about Argonne Forest, Ryan?
Well, as you said it yourself, a lot of close quarters, a lot of cover. The assaults are definitely going to come into play on this. especially on them MCOMs. I mean, this has got to be very close quarters. The medics are going to have to sit back a little bit on this map, I think, and just have to sort of pick them off. But as I said, the assault's definitely got to be getting in, doing the dirty work, getting in there, clearing them out, squad wiping them, and then planting the bombs. And the medics have just got to be there for support.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree totally with you. And often on this map, you see people use a lot of smoke grenades, and that could be a very good weapon to hide your when you attack, and also to hide when you're defending. Um, do you like the usage of smoke grenades? Do you use it when you play in competitive?
My feelings on smoke grenades are quite mixed. I mean, if you're losing, if you're on the losing side, and in domination, it's a key asset to have, because if you're being tripled, you need to throw that smoke down to provide some cover so you can get a flag and get on a flank as well, get in behind them. But on rush, I think because it's such an open area, it's going to be helpful to cover up those sort of choke points if they're to sort of give you some sort of cover so you can try and get around and flank. And I also think on Argonne Forest, the flanks is a key thing in rush. Getting on behind them and wiping them out is what's going to ultimately win you the point.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one thing that I like with Argon. You have pretty good routes to be able to flank too. There are a lot of different ways to approach the MCOMs. So it's going to be really interesting to see how the players tackle this map. And I'm pretty sure we're soon going to have a game for you here. The players are filling up the server, and we should kick off pretty soon. And as we said before, this is T8 Rush, the MCOMFEST. 16 teams fighting over this. A lot of players. Think about that. 8 players of every team. That's 80, and that's around 224 players. It's awesome to see. And it looks like we have a full server, and it's about to go live here on Argonne Forest MCOM T8 Rush, Germany versus Netherlands. Wow, this is going to be really interesting. It's really important to get a good start here, and here we see the lineup. And like Ryan said, Octopus Bullets, Octopus Joets, you have Vertex Lux, you have a couple of tribe players, Spade Ace, a lot of good players. In Netherlands, you have Church Farmer Bag, Kevin, Fabe Zenit, Patrikos, Tita Tommy. You have some players that played in BFM before, both in domination and also in front lines and also here. So this is going to be really interesting. What's your opinion on defending MCOMs? What is the hardest part on defending?
Hardest part, I think, is just watching your back on this map, especially. As you said, so many flank routes are possible on this map, and being shot in the back is going to be sort of your worst case scenario, because those guys at the back are going to be the ones that are going to be providing the support whilst the guys are getting in close. And here we go, it started.
Yeah, awesome. As you can see, guys, it's Germany that is attacking right now. You can see how they're popping smoke towards Butter, running and getting close. You can see how Netherlands is staying pretty far behind. You can see grenade coming here. We have Spade Ace going for. Ooh, is he gonna get the kill? There, finally, but get killed himself. Wow. Following Tribe here with a bar. See here if they can come with a and arm this, but now it looks like Netherlands has positioned himself pretty good here defending. It's hard for Germany to get close to Butter here. It looks like Germany's pushing Butter harder, but you can see now Octopus Bullets is trying a flank here. He got a player with him there. It's John, if I didn't see wrong there. And with this flank, they can clear out Butter. See how the fight here goes. Patrikos is going prone. Ooh, he gets taken out by Slinksy. And they're arming Butter now, Germany, with 66 tickets left. Can see where the next move is, how many players will go and... Look at this, Netherlands is not even trying to go and take back Butter. They're going for Apple that is already armed. Wow, great push by Germany here, but looks like Germany or Netherlands are going to defuse Apple as we speak. Wow, strong push by Germany there, and they went for the flank you talked about there, Ryan.
Yeah, as we can see here, the Germans they've clearly just gone for the B objectives. The Dutch left 8 exposed at the beginning now, only leaving 2 people to defend it, which is a bit of a risky move, but without a doubt they've managed to pull it off. He did get armed, but they've pulled off the fuse. So here we go. Here's the smoke. This is what I was on about earlier. Smoke, providing some cover for the team to push up. You could just see the Dutch here sitting back, picking them off. Look at that. Now 3 Germans sat on the hill, just waiting to push A, probably waiting for them squad spawns, whilst the Dutch outnumbering them, just waiting for a push, sitting back, taking up positions, being calm and collected.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job here, and it's hard to rush towards Apple there, because you really need to take out a lot of the defenders there, because if you rush to Apple right now without taking out the defenders, you probably gonna get killed.
Indeed. Here we go. Germany pushing for a plant. They've got the plant.
And look that flank by Germany there, taking out the only Patrikos left. Ooh, it's a big fight there with Spadex. Spadex gets him with a pistol kill. Wow, Apple is armed, and it's looking really good here for Germany. That's already blown up Butter and got 1 point by that. I don't think we said that before. You get 1 point for every MCOM destroyed, just to clarify that. But look at that, both MCOMs destroyed, and we're gonna move to a new sector.
The Dutch were close there, spawning in after they got squad wiped. They were coming in from behind, nearly got the defuse there, just a tad too late. Maybe if they had a couple more seconds, but time was against them on that, and sadly they just died. Now Germans sitting back, the Dutch regrouping. Be interesting to see what happens now on this next objective.
Absolutely, and soon there we go. The 2 objective is open. Following John here, going on a long flank to the right with his auto-loading extended. A really far right. He's all alone back there to the right. A lot of Gems are pushing on the left side. Following Tribe here with his Hellregal. Getting taken out by Kevin. And here we have John that went on that long flank, and the doors are locked. He can't get in. Wow.
Vertax Lux here, sat back in the bunker on the B objective, just waiting for his squad to spawn in. Looks like they're getting ready to push it now. He takes one out, kills Kevin. He then gets taken out by Kurosaki. And as I said earlier, the Hellregals are such an important piece of kit to be using on this map, especially on these bunkers here, getting in close, taking out those medics, especially with the latest weapons patch as well, with the Hellregal being having a faster time to kill than the medic gun.
Yeah, absolutely, and here you have the explosives in the corners here. Sometimes I see people blow them up themselves just to be sure that they won't get blown up by grenades getting in there in the bunkers. But look at here,
Here the
Germany
Germans have a plant on A flag.
Yes, sir. We have Tribe Aim Eraser arming and going back here with his bar. And a lot of smokes. Gonna see here what happens. It looks tough for Netherlands trying to get to the MCOM. Patrikos going out with a pistol now. Can he get? He's just waiting. Apple is destroyed. Oh, knife kill! Wow! It's oh, I love the animations when you get melee kills. They are so awesome. What's your favorite melee weapon, Ryan?
I personally don't have one, but in general, I think it would have to be the knives. The knife selection. It's nice and quick. Over the bigger, I prefer them over the bigger weapons like the hatchet and the swords, sabers, those sort of melee weapons. I prefer to be nice and quick, sort of assassin style,
Yeah.
creeping up behind the enemy and stabbing them right in the back.
May I ask, why don't you have a melee weapon? Is there a reason, or is it just that you never use them anyway, or why don't you use a melee weapon?
The reason why I don't use my melee weapon is purely just because of my button setup. I prefer to kill them with my main weapon over stabbing them.
Yeah.
As 9 times out of 10, I usually end up dying myself by the other enemy using a melee weapon. So I just find it easier for me just to shoot them rather than stab them.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat. Ooh, Backstabber gets a nice kill there. You have Slinky shooting a few bullets, reviving. Here he's in the bunker now. Ooh, getting taken now by Kurosaki, but Kurosaki gets taken out too. And there we have it, the slide. Big talk about the nerfed slide. What's your opinion on that, Ryan?
I personally think it's a love-hate relationship with the slide. I personally preferred the slide before this patch, where you could just you could slide and turn, but there was a cooldown. I personally preferred that. It prevented the abuse of it beforehand, where you could just slide and slide and slide and you'd be untouchable. But in this latest patch with the slide, there are times where you think, oh yes, it's working in my favour, because you've got enemies sliding through doorways and they try and turn, but then they just stop and it's an easy kill for you. But then when you try and do it, it's a pain, because you forget, you're just so used to sliding and then turning, and then when you stop, you think, oh no, what's happened here? And Germany going with the plant here. Vertex Lux, sneaky plant, and the Dutch are in a bit of a sticky situation here. They're stuck in this little gorge here. The Germans just picking them off, cleaning them up.
Yeah,
Looks like Germany firmly has secured the B sector on this. Definitely going to be defending this with passion and pride right now.
Absolutely, and they're taking very good position here. We are watching Vertex Lux here. Yes, but he gets killed by Kevin anyway. Wow, good work by Kevin. But as you said, they are really taking good position, taking the Dutch people out one by one here. Both objectives are now blown up, so we have 4 points to nothing for Germany so far. Took them a little longer to destroy these MCOMs, but still they had 46 tickets left, so not that close really, but still better. Netherlands put up a little better fight there, but it's harder MCOMs to destroy, in my opinion, in that sector though than the first one. Here we go, off to the next 2 objectives. Following Tribe Aim Racer here. Ooh, getting the kill, but get killed too by Kurosaki. You can see now, looks, we have one person's going, it's John again going on to the right, but there we had one player. Kurosaki is waiting for a flank there and took John out. And you can see how Netherlands is really focusing on apples right now. No one is looking at butter. You have Vertex Lux with his bar hiding along the train here. Throwing an aid, pushing down. See someone, but get killed by Backstabber. But Spade X gives revenge and kills Backstabber right away. We have Octopus Joey with the autoloading extended, getting taken out by Church Farmer Bag. Sling also with the autoloading extended. Very good gun in my opinion as a medic. I love the autoloading extended. And I think that's one of the favorite weapons of a lot of medics. What do you think about the medic weapons? Do you like the autoloading, or do you have another weapon you prefer?
Regarding the medic class, it's touch and go for me. I mean, the autoload and extended is my most used gun, but that's there's not really enough mixture. I don't think. I get quite bored of the medic guns that there is, because everyone nowadays are sort of running with kind of the same weapons, even after the weapons patch. I mean, if we look at the assault class, everyone's still running with Hellregals. Medic, everyone's still running with extendeds. And support, everyone's still running with bars. And if you want to take any one of those other classes out and you're playing medic, it has to be the extended. It's the only gun that can really do the job. I have seen quite a few people using the 1907 trench, but I tried it the other day, and I personally don't think that's really the weapon for me. I don't find it quick enough or accurate enough, whereas the extended is my go-to gun. I've been using it for such a long time. I understand how it works. You know pretty much how it's going to perform. And so that's just going to be my main go-to gun. In the latest DLC, the medic gun has been received positively and negatively. A lot of people are loving it. A lot of people are hating it purely just because the iron sight's on the side of it. But I still prefer the extended over all the DLC guns that have been added in, and the base game guns.
Yeah, absolutely. And when we were talking here, we could see how Germany blew up apples and are now trying to get to butter here. A lot of players from Netherlands around it though, but it looks like Germany's just waiting for the right moment to push here. Like we said before, they're a very tactical team. So they're waiting.
Indeed.
They're absolutely waiting here.
I mean, tactically wise, we always got John pushing on the far right side, always going in from behind. And this is what I was talking about at the start. You don't want to get shot in the back, because if the supporting squad gets taken out, it's people that are watching those flanks, if they get taken out, it's forcing the main guys that are finding the close quarter battles to withdraw, and it's allowing the Germans just to push forward, get closer and closer and closer.
Sure is. We're following Octopus Joey here. You can see here, throwing away meds, just no one is really pushing. Now they're getting closer to the MCOM. Going for the revive on Spadex. Ooh, go prone there, but doesn't help. Church Farmer Bag takes him out. We're on slings here now, getting killed by Backstabber. Netherlands is doing a really good job defending this MCOM. We are down to 42 tickets left for Germany. And it looks like many of the players are using the sling specialization that is new with a new update. You will hear the footsteps from the enemy much louder with that specialization. So that is a good specialization, because a lot of players listening to the sound around them. But look at this. Netherlands is...
Just pause and look at the scoreboard here. We can see that the Dutch, they've got quite a high amount of kills, whereas the Germans, they've sort of got not really as many. And it seems to me, the way I play it seems to be, if you win the gunfight, you're going to win the objective. But it seems to be Dutch are winning the gunfights, but they're not winning the objective. Even though they are on the defending side, it's still taking them it's taking the Germans a short amount of time to plant the objective and push forward. But obviously on this section here, it's Germans are being given a run for their money here. Seems like the Dutch are much more comfortable in these positions here. There's obviously in this section here, there's a lot more cover from the rocks that they can just use the head glitches on and pick them off. But the Germans have got the plant here. Kurosaki going for secret defuse. Yeah. Spide Ace behind him. Kurosaki gets taken out. Good bit of defending here. Fabe Zenith and Backstabber. Backstabber taken out. Fabe Zenith left alone by Spide Ace. He gets taken out. 3 versus 1. Church Farmer going for the secret defuse and beat the Dutch know what's on stake here. 4 versus 1. Ooh. He's defused it. He's secretly defused it. Germans back on it. Jeez, the plays here. The plays.
Yeah, that's a really good job. So it's armed again here, but 32 tickets left. So very good job. And they all got squad wiped. They're going to spawn far away from the MCOM now. So this is going to be tough for Netherlands to get close here. Look at that.
Indeed, the Dutch are well out of position here. It seems to be the Germans now have got all the head glitches. The defensive positions are now in their favour. Kurosaki sneaking up on behind the bomb. Is it too late? Time is against him. He gets taken out though by Vertex Lux. And this position is securely in German hands.
And there it goes. It blows up. Both MCOM destroys. We're going to move to the next MCOMs here. So Germany leads with 6 points to nothing right now, and as you know, you only get a point if you destroy an MCOM. So Netherlands will get their points in the next round when they are attacking. So it's up to Germany here to get as many points as possible. But Netherlands is shaping up to do a really good job here. And now we have 4 people going for a little flank here. The Germans have split up here, and most of Netherlands players are on around Apple right now. So Badr is pretty undefended from this flank. Let's see if they figure this out, how the communication in the team is, because when those guys got killed, I'm sure they yelled in the in the party, yes, they're coming right, they're coming right. And sure they did, and they're gonna arm the objective now with no player to stop them at all here.
Here we
Good
can
play
see
by
it's
Germany.
4 versus 2, 4 versus 1. Here we can see the Dutch closing in on the B objective. B is inside that bunker, so that is going to be near impossible for the Dutch to get inside. Hold up a second. Church thought Church was onto a push there. He gets taken out. Patrikos takes out one. See how the communication works. Here we go. B is securely in German hands. Patrikos is down, gets taken out by octopus bullets. Tried defending that position for as long as he could, try and get some spawns. Didn't quite work out for him. Unlucky to the guy.
And there he goes, and we just saw how Slinksy did the massive job. Got a couple of kills, revived one guy. Got another couple of kills, revived another guy. He surely did a very important job defending Butter there. But here we go towards Apple. Who will win this fight? Rasaki beats the John there and gets the kill. Here we have Slinksy again with revives.
Here we can see on the left flank, or from my left flank, on the right side, we can see the smoke being used again, just trying to distract the Dutch, giving them time. Look at this. Where B flag would be on domination, the Germans have managed to snuck in there, using that smoke as cover, trying to reach in from behind them. John, the only person left alive. He's gone for the revive. He gets taken out. Spade Ace left. He gets taken out. The Germans are now wiped on where B domination would be. Vertex Lux last alive. Waiting for the spawns. Here we go. Squad spawning in. Spade Ace, Slinksy. Lux takes out. He hasn't taken him out yet. Establishing him. Lux gets taken out. Spade Ace last alive. Takes one out. He's pushing him, and he gets taken out by Patrikos and Backstabber.
Yeah, 2 guys just waiting for him to push over there. And Netherlands is doing a good job defending Apple right now. 58 tickets left for Germany to blow up this MCOM. But you can see how Netherlands has positioned some guys very far right. You can see now how a German player is going for the far right flank here. And we have Blackhawk Nitro just waiting. But he's going to have 2 guys against him. You have John against him. And John gets the kill. And the right flank is open for business right now.
Here we go. Church has received the call out that they'll be in pushed. He's anchoring it now. He's probably going to wait for a spawn. He's being under pressure by bullets on John here. He then gets taken out. Spade Ace spawning on bullets. Tribes Asmerator spawning on John. 4 versus 1. Kurosaki anchoring. Fabe Zenith going up onto the hill with Black Hawk Nitro. He revives Titami. It's now 4 versus 4. 4 versus 5, sorry, correction on that. Germans pushing hard on this flank. Here we go, here's that smoke again. This is what I was talking about earlier. Look at this. Vertex Lux pushing into where B domination is. Black Hawk Nitro knows where he is. Engaging. Nitro takes him out. This is now 2 versus 2 versus the Dutch again on that right flank. These are some sensational plays here. Spade Ace and John just anchoring down this little wooden fence here. And look at this. Germany have got a plant on the A-bomb. Slinky going with a sneaky plant. Dutch in a bit of a sticky situation now. Dutch are running out of numbers on this left flank. Nitro going for the defuse.
Linksy
Spade
gets
Ace
taken
still-
out.
Spade Ace still sat behind those logs. He's under heavy pressure. Bullets and Spade Ace just sitting back, waiting for them to be pushed. What's the thing in the latest update? You can't push as aggressively as you can, as you used to be able to. And now it's a case of whoever's got the most patience is going to win the gunfight. So that's what I've found out recently. If you're just going to push, you're just going to get mowed down. You wait them out, be a little bit patient, let them come to you, let them come to your territory. You're going to win the gunfight.
That was
John?
very interesting defense there by Netherlands. They did a very, very good job because Germany pushed hard there. They gave it all they got. They got the arm, but Netherlands got their cool. They killed Slinky and got the disarm there. So very, very intense gameplay right there. And
Germans are
here
not
comes this
pushing very hard on the railway side by the broken train. Seems to be very heavily intense fighting on the left-hand side where B domination is. And the Dutch have got the high ground. They're just sitting behind the rocks using the head glitches. And I think the Dutch have now realised what's on stake here. What's at stake, sorry, I should say. And the Dutch are now just digging in. They must have said, right, boys, we can't afford to lose this. Let's get down, dig in deep, try and win those gunfights, and try and at least get a point.
Yeah, and you can see here, Netherlands is very compact here. They doing good defense, but Spade X is pushing up on the rocks, but gets taken out. You have seen it going for the revive on Church Farm bag, and whoops, there are 4. Look at this fight! Now they're 3 against 2. 3 against 1. Do they know this?
Can
5
Kevin
against
pull this
1.
off?
The spawning on Kevin. Church Farmer bag is back. But Germany can't push through them. You have one guy, it's Slinky, trying to go on the high flank there, but they can't get around them.
Asmarita with the
Wow.
plant. He's now going to sit on that hill. He's just going to chill by that rock. Smoke now being thrown on the objective. And the Germans now have the rocks. They now take control. So it's now the Dutch that are in the German positions. Slinksy takes out 3 of them. What a play. But then he gets taken out by Patrikos.
Yeah, look at that. Very nice play by Germany to arming that MCOM, and now it's
The Dutch are
Netherlands
wiped.
that have to push, and it's not easy to push. And there we have it. Second MCOM is destroyed. 8 points to nothing right now. But 30 tickets left. Wow, that was a good intense fight for Butter or Apple MCOM here. A long intense fight.
It'd be interesting to see what the Germans now do on this objective here. Also got the Alpha objective on top of the church, and we've got the Bravo objective underneath it. It'd be interesting to see if the Dutch go plant any squads underneath just to defend B. Personally, I think B is the easiest objective to hold, especially on this sector. A is it's a challenge to arm because it's quite open and exposed, but B, I believe, is going to be the hardest objective to arm.
Yeah, it's
8
gonna
people
be
are going to be anchoring that position when Alpha
absolutely.
goes.
And you have 3 entrances to the basement there, so you know where the players are gonna come from if they're gonna go in there.
Indeed. Looking at the tabletop view, we can see that the Dutch have pushed quite a high line here, and that they haven't really got numbers in the midsection, but rather more players towards the far right by the railway. But there's no Germans seem to be pushing that flank whatsoever, which is interesting, seeing as though the Germans have been using the flanks quite well on this map.
Absolutely.
Here we can
And
see on the left-hand side of the church, we can see that Germans are now pushing for that A objective. Slinksy trying to get in behind, takes out Backstabber. He's pushing into the objective now. Slinksy gets taken out by Patrikos. Patrikos is obviously letting the team now know where the enemy is. Joey gets taken out. Tribe Asmaretta, the only one left on this far right side. Now Spade Ace spawning in with him. Spade Ace pushing up into the Dutch spawn, trying to spawn kill them and spawn trap them, which could be quite important on this map, because if you get that alpha objective armed and they start hitting the random spawn, and the only two entrances that they have are down through the middle and down on that left hand side, and if you're just going to spawn kill them, it's going to be chaos for the Dutch.
but the Dutch is
Here we go,
doing
Slinksy in underneath, and he gets taken out.
yeah, I was just about to say the Dutch are doing a pretty good job defending here, though. They're staying back here, spawning on each other, getting ready for the next wave from the German players. Very, very organized right now. It's gonna be interesting. You can see how. Ooh, nice kill there by Tribe Aim Racer with the Madsen. I'm not too fond of Madsen. I'm just the mag sticks out. It confuses me. I don't know.
I think the Madsen is another one of those guns that is very underrated, and not many people use it in scrims, but the people that I have seen use it, they are doing such an amazing job at anchoring. I mean, 30 bullets. I did mention there that the mag sticks out, hindering your vision, but that gun in the latest weapons patch, it now does work wonders for people. It is a very underrated gun, and if you don't use it in scrims, I highly suggest you use it if you're a support player and like to anchor flags.
And also, a lot of the guns is personal preferences. What you love, what you play the best with. And but as you said, I have also seen people with the mad sense. But wait, here we have Joey arming Butter right now. And they're arming Apple at the same time. Both MCOMs are armed here. They killed a lot of the Dutch players. Look at this. They got spawn kill or squad killed. Look at this. This might be over pretty soon here.
Here we go. This is what I was all about earlier. If you get stuck and you get squad spawned and you hitting that random spawn, you only have two pathways to go, and the Dutch are just getting wiped here. The Germans just sitting back, sitting behind the head glitches here, picking them off. Spade Ace takes out Nitro. He's pushing on for Fabe Zenith, takes Zenith out. Going for Backstabber, takes him out. That's a three-piece for Spade Ace, and that is game, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, really good play by Germany there. That destroys all the MCOMs on this round and are now in the lead with 10 points. Wow. Some really good fighting going on here, Ryan.
Indeed. Indeed. The Germans here just seem to be very aggressive, and as I said before the game started, the Germans are very tactical in the way that they play. John always on the far flanks, getting in behind them, getting the squad spawns in.
And
Looking
look
at the
at that.
scoreboard here, you can see the Dutch going for kills, and the Germans not as many kills as the Dutch, but it seems to be that even though the Dutch are winning the gunfights, the Germans are just beating them tactically and positionally. Like, they seem to be getting the better positions.
Absolutely. And now when it's Germans' time to defend, we absolutely going to see their tactics, because it's very important how you act tactically when you're defending. It could be so easy to be overrun if you do not have the right positions, if you do not have the right communication within each other. But this is going to be really interesting to see, because we can see that the Netherlands, just like you said, Ryan, they can kill people. And now when they're pushing, it's going to be really, really interesting to see. And I would just want to say thank you to Evan Rov for the follow. Welcome to Battlefields Nations on Twitch. Let's see if Germany can stop Netherlands from destroying all the MCOMs. If they do that, they will have won this game. But if Netherlands destroys all the MCOM, just like Germany did, we're gonna have a draw after this one. So Netherlands need to push, and Germany needs to defend here real well. And as you can see on the latency, everyone has good latency here. And here we go. It's the same spawn on the MCOMs.
All credit to the Germans. I mean, the German teams usually tend to be quite aggressive teams. So it'd be interesting to see how they do their defending. See if their defending matches their attacking. And the Dutch, they could be the underdogs in this. Maybe not so good at the defending, but at attacking, don't underestimate them. Who knows? They might pull something out of the bag. Here we can see smoke being deployed already on the Bravo objective. Kurosaki pushing by himself there, and John just sat by himself watching that B objective. So it looks like this could be a battle of attrition here. Just waiting each other out, scoping it out. I think Kurosaki must be spotted. John's called him out. Spade's going in to help him out. But here we can see that the A objective is being much more contested now, whereas beforehand it was the Bravo objective that was the main focus.
Absolutely, they have a totally different tactic than Germany had. Like you said, they're going for butter right away instead of apple. Only had 1 or 2 guys going for apple that Germany easily could take out. Let's see if they change here. We have Patrikos running up towards the MCOM. Gonna try and get there, but get taken out.
You could just see the whole Dutch team is pushing the Alpha objective here. No one has pushed B. Seems to be the main focus. Here we go. Dutch Black Hawk Nitro pushing the A objective, getting the plant, taking out the Germans, pushing up onto the hill. Germans in a bit of a state of confusion here. Be interesting to see, or be interesting to hear what is going on there party right now. The confusion, the call-outs, the communication, to see if it's on point. Here we go. Smoke being deployed again.
Yeah, Zenit is anchoring here. And you have Patrikos too. You have a lot of Dutch play around here.
And here we go. Germany with the defuse on the A objective.
Good work by Germany.
Octopus bullets going in from behind now. John now spawning in on him. 3 versus 3 currently as it stands on the A objective on the flank from behind. Bullets still in behind the Dutch here. He's waiting for the squad spawns again. Church pushing bullets now. He hasn't seen him. Bullets gets taken out. Church and Farmbag sitting on that right flank. Germans still holding both objectives here.
You can see here we have Vertex trying to defend the MCOM. You have Slinksy close up here, just waiting for someone going for the arm here. Who wins the fight? And Butter is armed. Patrikos did a sneaky move, and I don't see any players from Germany on Butter, and Apple is armed too. Wow, what a move by Netherlands here.
Indeed, a double plant putting the Germans into a state of confusion now. What objective is more important? Do we split the squads and try and defuse both, or do we put everyone on one objective and go for the defuse on that?
We have Spade and Slinksy and Joey going for the disarm on Apple. They got it, but Butter is destroyed, so 1 point for Netherlands now, and all focus on Apple right now. We have Backstabber running here, trying to spot someone up there. There he got... Ooh, nice jump down. Can he finish the kill here? Oh,
here
pistol.
We go. Here comes that smoke again. Here we can see Church Farmbag and Kevin GTKP going on the far flank, going right in behind. Kevin takes out John, pushing up onto the A objective. He's just sitting back. Kurosaki pushing Yahora. Yahora takes him out. Kevin going for the push, pushing up slowly. He's going for the plant. He's going for it now. I'm not sure if they're aware of where he is. The Germans are not aware of A being planted. They're all on the opposite side of the objective. Kevin pushing forward. Kevin gets taken out. No one's supporting him there. Germans now just squad spawning in and disarm. Spade Ace with the defuse on Alpha objective.
And less than 50 tickets left for Netherlands here. And Germany's proving their skill in defending here. But it's really fun to see how Netherlands still managed to push and arm that MCOM. And it's that was pretty close earlier that they would succeed with blowing up both MCOMs at the same time. But Germany pushed through, focused on Apple defending that, and look at this. Now they have stuck up all around Apple, and Netherlands needs to push through this. We have one guy trying to go for the far right flank, but look at this.
This is not going to be an easy battle for the Dutch. I'm pretty sure they were aware of this coming into this game, knowing that the Germans, are a well-experienced team.
It
seems to be that the experience is paying off. Even though the Dutch, new team, they are giving the Germans a good run for their money with the double plant at the beginning there. Just unlucky that they didn't quite manage to pull it off.
Yeah, ChaosZake tried to go on a far right flank, but the Germans spotted him. Did not succeed. Church from a bag wins the fight. They're pushing through here, but look at this. There where you have John. Church from a bag takes out John too. Getting closer to the MCOM. A lot of smokes. Going for the revive. Going for another revive.
Slinksy going in behind.
Shots.
Slinksy taking out Fabe Zenith. He's just taken out 3 of them there. He's going right in behind the Dutch. I'm not sure if Nitro's aware. Oh, and Slinksy gets taken out.
Yeah, Patrick Koss is doing a good job with his bar there. But still, a lot of, even though the Netherlands get a few kills, you still have a lot of German players around the MCOM. It's not like the German players are taking too big risks here when they're defending, because they don't need to do much really. They just need to have great position, prepare, stay alive as much as they can. They are doing an excellent job here. It's Netherlands that have to figure out how to get through this German defense. They're doing a pretty good job right now. A lot of smokes on the MCOM. Can they get to it here? Have Fabe Zenith going, trying to arm it. Getting taken out there. And the revive on Slinksy. And Germany is back with full force on defending this MCOM. 25 tickets left. The tickets are going away quickly right now.
I think the key thing here that the Germans need to do is stay calm, composed, forget about how many tickets are left. Just dig in deep, find a nice little position and hold it for as long as you can. Do not let the Dutch plant that Alpha objective. Here we go, Farmer going in and he gets taken out. Nitro running past, didn't go for the objective there. There we go, now he's planting on it. Slinksy by himself, John, Asmarator, Vertex Lux coming in to take him out. Here we can just see it's a cluster of kills on that A objective, and look at that. Backstabber going for the revives.
Oh, look at that. Netherlands armed Apple, and Germany, they squad wiped them. Germany is far away from the MCOM right now, getting a lot of kills, but the question is, can they get to the MCOM in time? Doesn't look like it. Wow, good push by Netherlands
for a second there. Bullets and John pushing on that far right, and Asmarator. Kevin and ChaosZake holding down the bunker by themselves. Asmarator, final one left, doesn't take out ChaosZake, puts him down pretty low. And the Germans there just lost their composure, just lost their cool. Dutch pulling something back here, giving them 2 points.
Wow, and that must be a confidence boost for the Netherlands players.
Indeed, it seems to be that patience is a virtue. That saying should not go misused, because that right there is a prime example of how well that the Dutch can work together as a team, dig in deep, really push for that objective. Now the Germans know they can't afford to mess up like that again. Maybe they might punish the Dutch pretty badly now.
Yeah,
We'll find out.
here. And you can see here how Germany has put up a defensive line here. You have 3-4 guys close to Butter. You have 3 and 4 guys close to Apple here. And we know this could be the pretty tough MCOM here on this sector to arm.
Yeah, you can see Spade Ace just sitting in the bunker, Titamy waiting to push him here. Smoke in that bunker. If you guys did not know, smoke also cancels out aim assist slowdown. So if an enemy is spotted or if they are very in close proximity, then you do not have aim assist. Even though aim assist rotation is turned off, the slowdown will help you if you are in close proximity, and that's why smoke is very useful in this close quarter battles. You can go in there with a Hellriegel and sort of spray and pray in an aspect, and might get a lucky kill. But it also gives you a good opportunity to push the objective. Bullets here, just sitting behind the barrels, waiting for the Dutch to push them on the Bravo objective. Here we go, Titamy pushing out now, gets taken out by bullets. Prime example there, just what I spoke about.
Oh, they have armed Apple now. Let's see if they can finish this off. It's a lot of smoke. You can't see anything here. Let's see here. Yorha is going for the disarm here. And no players from Netherlands close here. Whoa! Look at that. Well, thank you for disarming. Eat my grenade. He killed his own teammate there.
I think that was the Dutch squad wipe there. The Germans seem to have defused that pretty easily, and here we go, the Dutch now respawning in.
Yeah, look at the kill feed. It's
I'm just looking at the kill feed.
in favor of Germany.
Here we go, 4 pushing on the bunker. Spade Ace by himself. He gets taken out by Fabe Zenith. Sorry, by Patrikos. Here we go again, the smoke being thrown in on the B objective. Smoking it out. Here we go, Kurosaki with a secret plant on the B objective here. No one pushing the A objective. Kurosaki gets taken out there by Joey. Kevin going for the kill on Joey. Kevin getting taken out by Joey. And still no one pushing that A objective. So it seems to be all focus is on Bravo here. Maybe that's because B is the harder objective to go and plant.
Yeah, you might absolutely be right about that. But we can see here they're going for A right now. Looks like some. No, they're turning back. No, here they are. They're close to Apple right now. We have Kurosaki going for the arm.
Farmer bag already on it. He's gone for the plant. 2 versus 2 here. 3 versus 2. And we've got a whole squad of the Dutch sitting up on the rocks, just providing overwatch on that A objective there. It looks like the Dutch are going to try and push this A flag as much as they... not A flag, A objective, sorry, as much as possible.
Yeah, Kurosaki here. We have a lot of smoke. You have Slinksy going for the disarm, but got taken out there. And it looks like this one will blow up. And there we have it. Another point for Netherlands. And now we're going to focus on the tough MCOM at Butter. This will be a big test.
Indeed, this is where we're going to see the Hellriegels come into play for sure. Surely. Close quarters combat, lots of smoke.
You see here how Fabe Zenith is running towards there. A lot of smoke once again. Throwing some med packs, going with a pistol, changing back to his rifle. And they are arming. Is the Self-Slaughter 1906, the golden gun. A lot of skins, and they have armed butter right away here. Wow! And look at the kill feed now. It's only a lot of Dutch players winning the gunfights right now. They might have squad wiped Germany here.
Here you can see the Dutch just digging in now. Germans pushing hard on the right flank. Kevin getting taken out. 4 Germans push about, and unlucky to the Germans there. Too late on that push.
Want me to patch your wounds?
And we have another point for Netherlands. Wow, good player. And we have the scoreboard here. What do you think, Ryan?
Here we can see that the Germans here, they don't have, well, the kills are actually quite fairly even. Seems to be more even on the gunfights, but I'm sure in this sector here, gunfights going to get very intense, nice in close quarters, especially in these gorges here. Smoke grenades going to need to be used to get in close, especially in under that bridge there, where Charlie flag would be on conquest. The objective underneath it, 4 possible entry points for the Dutch to attack here. Here you can see Slinksy just sat underneath, providing the overwatch on the objective. Takes out 1. Fabe Zenith in the trains. Kevin going for the push. Kevin might go for the objective. He's pushing Alpha objective right now. He's going to get the arm. Octopus Joey, aware of where he is. Octopus Bullets and Octopus Joey takes Kevin out. 3 Germans. Joey pushing their objective. 4 Germans pushing their objective. Joey with the defuse. Unlucky push there by the Dutch. However, that may have caught the Germans off guard.
Yeah, that was a really good job there. Interesting to see how Germany only have 1 player really around Apple there. And you can see now a lot more players around Apple. And only 3 German players on butter. And you can see also the Netherlands are not focusing on butter at all. It's all Apple.
Indeed, I mean this sector here is a key point for using the flanks. There's so many options available for the flanks. Here you can see Tribe Yahora watching that far flank. He's just waiting for him to push on the right side of the railway tracks. And we've got Tribe Asmerator and John covering that left flank, and it just seems to be they're sitting right back now, in behind the Dutch. But it looks like the Dutch now going in behind the Germans. Kevin and Church and Titamy pushing on the far flank, trying to get around to B. Not sure if Church is aware that he can go right around to the sector behind him and hit him right from behind, hit the Germans right in from behind. Not sure if many people know that actually, because I assume most people think it's out of bounds. But if you can pull that flank off, it can be a real reward for your team.
It sure can. And you have Kurosaki and Kevin here. Kevin going for the... Is he going to arm? No, he's running away again. Wow. Octopus Bullets gets taken out. You have Kevin here. He's close to Apple, but it doesn't push towards the MCOM right now. Maybe he's waiting for more people to spawn on him, or maybe have a few more guys before they push. And here he has company, and now they're pushing. Smoke, they're arming. Octopus Joey coming there, runs past, go for the revive, and then clubs Sheriff Farmer Bag by the MCOM and going for the disarm. Nice play by Joey, but he gets company, gets taken out. Kurosaki got so excited, so he killed his teammate at the same time. Wow. So Apple is armed.
Here's unreal. Slinksy coming in to help out Yahora. They both take out 1. Kurosaki is aware of the situation. Slinksy going for the defuse. Joey taking out Kurosaki. Kevin getting a lucky grenade on Slinksy. 3 Dutch now watching that Alpha objective.
And this gonna blow up pretty soon. It's been armed for a while now. Here comes
the Dutch
Smoke.
is still not hitting that flanks. Oh, here we go. Nitro possibly watching the far right flank going in to Bravo. John watching it now. I'm not sure if he's aware of Nitro's presence. Both trying to find some good positioning. Asmerizer spawning on John. Here we go. John sitting behind the rocks, using the head glitch. Nitro gets taken out by John.
And Apple blew up, so we have another point for Netherlands there. 10 points to 5 in favor for Germany right now, as Netherlands keeps pushing towards Butter here. Throwing smokes. Pushing all the way, but let's see who wins the fight here. Oh, Tita Tommy wins the fight, reloading his bar.
Here we go,
Going around
plant
the
on
corner.
B by Kurosaki.
Nice.
Joey, too
job.
late on it. Joey takes both of them out. Takes out Kurosaki, reviving Slinksy. Joey going for the defuse on B. Here we go. Now the Dutch using the flanks. Titamy gets taken out. Patrikos pushing up on the B objective. 4 versus 1. He gets taken out by bullets. To be fair, he stood no chance there. 4 versus 1. You did a miracle in that sort of situation. Fair play to the guy for attempting it, though.
Blackhawk Nitro is pushing closer to them. Come here, takes out one German player, but gets taken out by Spade Ace.
I think
Oh, yeah.
we can kind of work out what the Dutch tactic is here. It seems to be that they're going for the kill, clearing the objective first, then possibly going for a plant. Whereas the Germans, they sort of went all in on the objective, plant, then clear out the objective. Seems to be Dutch playing a little bit more defensively, a bit more tactically. But it doesn't seem to be paying off at the moment, because every time they've got a defuse, they've got a plant, it's been diffused.
Absolutely, very interesting that you say that, because when they were defending, they were going a lot for the kills, and we could see how Germany just were a little laid back, and Germany is putting up the kills this round though, and are more even with Netherlands, and they're doing a good job. But Butter is armed, and the question is, can they defuse? Octopus Bull is going for the defuse, but there are a lot of players going towards him. Oh, he makes the defuse, but gets taken out right after. But they're going to arm it right away. But here comes Slinky, John, Vertex Lux, Spade X. Oh my god, what a fight. Petrikos, one on two. SpaceX gets taken out.
I'm not sure if the Dutch are aware of Joey and Yahora behind them here. Zenith going for the plant on B. Blackstabber aware. 5 versus 1. Can he do this?
Nice grenade from Joey there, taking him out. Look at that. Oh, they're arming again. Kill each other there.
The Germans know what's on stake here. They can't afford to lose this position. Spade Ace going for the defuse. Patrikos sitting back. If he could possibly throw a grenade in there. Take out Spade Ace. Spade Ace with the defuse. Multiple Germans now on the B objective. Dutch now stuck in this little gorge here.
And only 15 tickets left. This could be a real close one. Germany can end the game here.
This is where smoke needs to be used if the Dutch are going to get this one final push in. Cover them up. Get in on that bomb. Plant the objective. Get out of there. That's what they need to do. Question is, do they have enough time to do it? The Germans getting set up here. 3 sat back on the objective. Spade Ace sitting up on the rocks. 2 pushing them.
Look at that flank from Joria. Joran aim race took a flank and came in behind the players from Netherlands and killed 4 people. But the revives are so important when you have few tickets left. Every revive gives you 1 ticket left. And we're back to 12 tickets for Netherlands. And thank you to God's Battle Royale for that host, dude. 10 tickets left.
Here we go. Here comes that smoke on the B objective. Kevin pushing through to Spade Ace and Joey. And Lux now spawning in on Joey. Joey sitting back just in case a flank comes in from behind. Kevin pushing the objective. Kevin engaging with Spade Ace. Spade Ace takes him out. Kurosaki going for the objective now. 9 tickets left. He's planting. He gets taken out. Church Farmer going for the revive of Kurosaki. Kurosaki gets taken out again after the revive. Church going in. He doesn't plant. John and Bullets takes out Church. Nitro and Zenith working up here. Slinksy left by himself. Zenith takes him out, going for the revive. Is there enough time left? As Mariza and Lux and Spade Ace and Joey sitting up on the hill.
5 tickets left. 2 tickets left. Backstabber just waiting to people to spawn on him, but he's getting shot at and he's getting taken out. 1 ticket left.
Joey with the 3-piece there in the kill feed. And that is it.
Yeah, look at that spawn now for the Dutch players. They are so far away from the objective. Only 1 ticket left. And here is the 80 rocket out. And this is gonna be tough.
The Germans knew what was on stake there, and so did the Dutch. The Dutch, a round of applause to them. That was a well-fought battle. They're very unlucky. And that is game, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, what a game. What a fight. Germany wins this game with 10 tickets to 5, or 10 points to 5. Very, very interesting game. Very, very good job by both Germany and Netherlands here. Wow, Ryan. How do you like this match?
What a game. What can I say? Especially at the push there on the end by the Dutch. So much respect for them for doing that. They knew what was on the line. So did the Germans. The Germans knew that they could not afford to lose this position. The timer was going against them. They had bodies on the flag. They just defended that objective with everything they had, and fair play to them. A round of applause to both teams. Hats off to them.
Absolutely. Very, very good job by both teams. And looking at the scoreboard here, you can see how the German side has a lot more kills this round. Kevin reaches 40 kills though, but still, Germany was just too strong. Won more of the 1 versus 1 fights in this round, especially on this last sector, and that made all the difference. But there we have it. Germany 10 points, Netherlands 5. Wow. Really, really good job. And that will take us now to the post-game interviews in a while here, guys. So we're going to take a small break. Please stay with us, and we will be right back with some post-game interviews with a couple of the players.
again, floating through the silence in my cold skin. My body is wearing thin. My fears tell me I'll never win. My body is wearing thin. And there's darkness here. The whole world I feel. In my room I seem to drown. But I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down, down, down. Here I am again, floating through the silence in my cold skin. My body is wearing thin, and there's darkness here. The whole world I feel. In my room I seem to drown. But I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down, down, down. I won't let them take me down. I won't let them take me down.
And we're back with the post-game interview after we have seen Germany winning over Netherlands with 10 points to 5. With us, we have two excellent players. We have the one Bullets that got the win today, and we also have a ChaosZake with us. So, Bullet, we're going to start with you. How do you feel now after this game? Were you prepared for a tough fight like this?
Yeah, I prefer it because it was really intense. We make a really good strategy there. The attack was really hard because Netherlands, GG, they defend really good. So it was really hard to break through there. But I think with a little bit luck, we break through and decided to win.
Yeah, and when it comes to defending, you were pretty close to win the game pretty early, but Netherlands put up a good fight there, Kurosaki. How did you feel defending versus attacking?
Defending in the beginning, we were like, we tried to hold one objective, and well, when that one failed, the other one came in a different place that we actually expected, and yeah, we try to focus on the last MCOM mostly. Like when we lost one, we tried to get it back if we could safely, but if we couldn't, we just said, well, we'll just focus on the last MCOM. And a few times we got to like, I think 30 tickets, and every time it was like, okay guys, 3 more minutes, we got this, and then they came in like full assault, and we got sometimes team wiped. And then once these guys are on the flag, man, forget it. It was yeah, they were really strong positioning, and it was really difficult for us to get back once they had those positions. So we tried. But attacking, I think the last MCOM like really got us. I think we armed it 4 times. We got squad wiped 4 times. And in the beginning, we were like, we had still 6 minutes and half a ticket, so we're good. And all of a sudden, we only had 12, and then it was really fast. So yeah, GG to Germany. Really good play. Hello?
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh
hello,
yeah. Sorry. I
All good.
thought I lost connection.
No, thank you there.
Yeah, we're all here.
Yeah.
But really interesting how you said that about Germany, how strong they were on flags. So, Bullet, what were your tactics or on the MCOMs? What were your tactics when you were defending the MCOMs? Were you focusing on one MCOM, or what do you think about it?
First of all, we tried to defending 2 MCOMs, and we still try to burn them tickets. You know, we try to kill them really fast. We try to defend by the MCOMs, and when we see okay, the MCOM is falling or they breaking through one MCOM, we concentrating then to the last MCOM. You know, but we keep trying to defend also 2 MCOMs. But when we see okay already it's done, we concentrate on one MCOM. But yeah, it was really hard. We decided to leave our medics on one positioning, like on a good tech glitch or something like that.
Yeah.
And
We noticed.
yeah, we leave our medics on a good head glitch, and our also support players with the bar, because it have a really good range. And our assaults, they try to keep kill them. They die, they spawn, they push in to burn their tickets. So yeah.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Ryan, do you have anything you want to ask?
The smoke, that was a major part of the game we saw continuously. I mean, was that part of the game plan? I mean, did you have anyone designated to carry the smoke grenades? I mean, what was your strategy behind that?
Who are you asking?
Both of you. We'll start off with Team Netherlands.
All right. Well, I can tell you that, man. Then I have to kill you.
Oh, okay, keeping it secret.
Oh my God.
Okay,
man, we just, a few guys run with it, and you just try to block some views off, like from the choke points. And like I said, they had the medics. We tried to block those as much as we could, but sometimes they switch and get a different position. It was just difficult because like smoke can give you a benefit, like you can push up like to a certain point, but it can also be a downside, because when you are spotted already and you don't know that you're spotted and you throw smoke, they know where you are, but you don't know where they are because they can still see you on a mini map. So that's can be a blessing or a
sort
curse.
of a 50-50.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
And what about you, Raging?
Yeah, in my opinion, in this game it was a little bit too much of the smokes grenade, and because Netherlands keeps spamming this grenade, and one time Joey explained it at the end of the game. He spawn and then he don't see anything. He only sees the smoke, and he don't shoot. He try with his knife to kill somebody because he couldn't see somebody. So in my opinion, it was a little bit too much smokes, and also the smokes in BF1. I don't know if it's buggy or something, but with this smoke you haven't got slowdown, so it's really hard to aim in this smoke.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah,
yeah, it
agreed.
was really hard to kill somebody there.
Still,
Definitely.
could be worse. Better smoke grenades than gas grenades, right?
Oh hell
yeah.
Regarding the map as well, what was your sort of mindset going into Argonne Forest, with it being such a close quarters map? Was the plan to go in heavy on the assaults or have a nice even distribution of the classes? Start off with the Netherlands again.
Yeah, nice distribution of the classes. Like medics are like really important, and yeah, you can only have 3 of each. And I would choose. Yeah, it depends on defending. I think most teams play with 3 medics, 3 assaults, and like 2 supports, unless you have a tanker. So yeah, that's I think that's the basic setup. And then you have the medics a little bit behind, the assaults drawing them out, and defending you just try to wait in the head glitch, and if you can push up to the spawn. But like from some teams you can do it. We tried it with Denmark. We could really push up to the spawn, but Germany is just too strong for that play, because then you have to be in the open and they just pick you off. So defending, we got, I think the closest we got was like 30 tickets or something, and 2.5 or 3 minutes. I think something like that. I think that was the closest that we got to like fully defending the objective. But yeah, next time better.
Yeah, definitely.
And what are your thoughts on Argonne Forest as well, Raging Bull?
Yeah,
also known as Octopus Bullets.
Yeah, our strategy was same. Let the medics behind the fucking head glitches, and our assaults trying to kill them. They pushing in, and our supports playing also going with the head glitch. They take the benefits of long range combat. So yeah, that's how we do it. And we also have only 3 medics, I think. 2 assaults and 3 supports, I guess it is. Yeah. So
okay then.
And
yeah.
now you're going to face, if we start with you, Germany, you're going to face Denmark next week. Denmark has lost their 2 games against Netherlands and Norway so far. Do you think you're gonna have an easy game, or are you gonna treat them like anyone else?
No, we're taking it seriously, how we take every opponent. But it could be easier because Denmark has some player. I don't know all of them players of Netherlands. I know them because of T5s. Some of them playing on a good conquest team, but on Denmark they're all new for us. So we have to first of all to know them, how they play, and so on. But I think it will be no problem for us because we have really some good players. We have from good teams like Spade Ace from Too Easy. Then we have also players from Tribe E, some good players of a really good T5 teams. So I think we have a little bit benefit there with our players.
And you, Kurosaki, you're gonna face Norway that beat Denmark pretty easy today. So are you
It
ready
was a
for a
surprise.
tough fight?
Yeah. I think next week we get another A lineup for the Netherlands. We got Hard to Kill. He's our tanker, really strong. So they better bring the A game.
Sounds good. And now we have Germany in the lead in the table here with 6 points.
Yeah.
Netherlands and Norway are behind them with 3 points. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it ends next week. But we're going to have some more action before that. We're going to have a game here in 35 minutes. It's Colombia versus Canada. And tomorrow we have 2 games. The first game at 5 p.m. GMT, South Africa versus Portugal. And at 7 p.m. GMT, we have Austria versus Finland. So we're going to have some more action before we're going to see these two guys in action next week. But thank you guys so much for the entertainment in the match. And thank you so much for the interview, guys.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. But I want to say something else. Pino, he is a player of us. He couldn't play today because he had his birthday. I want to say him, good birthday, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, it's Pino or later. Yeah, all right.
Well, we're going to end it with that. Happy birthday, dude. I hope you have a great birthday. And we will end this stream now. We will be back shortly for the next game here on BFNations MCOMFEST T8 Rush. We have had ChaosZake in the background, the man, the myth, the concept. We have Ryan that made an incredible debut as a commentator here on BFNations. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, no worries. Pleasure's all yours.
My name is Papa One Mountain, and we will see you later, guys. Bye bye.
Right, guys. Cheers. Later.
Later.